So I just picked up this reel mower from Facebook Marketplace a few days ago. It cuts pretty good. I greased it a little bit and put some oil on the reel here just to make it spin a little bit better. And well, right now I took the wheel off because I'm going to re-grease everything, and I actually moved this down one notch. So I checked out the user manual. There's actually a height setting on the side here. You can adjust it 1 to 3 inches, it says, but by default you can only move it between 2 and 3 inches because the wheel is set as high as it'll go. So there's actually 3 positions on here that I actually found out. I set it to the middle, which will allow me to adjust the height between 1.5 to 2.5 inches, I believe. So you'll see this nut right here. There's 3 different holes here, 1, 2, and 3, and this is the axle here that goes through the middle of this wheel hub. So, you know, you basically just shuffle this left or right or center, and you just align it however much height adjustment you want. So setting all the way to this side goes the highest, so you can set it to 3-inch height of cut. This is lowest, which gives you 1-inch height of cut. So this is right in the middle. I don't want to go quite to 1 inch yet, so I set it in the center just to see what happens. So I just put that bolt back on, set the height in the middle. I cleaned this up, it was really dirty. Next thing I'm going to do is I have this gear, which it sits on the outside there on that pinion there, and basically it just engages with the wheel here as it's turning. I just cleaned it up, and I took this brush here. This is just a toilet brush. No, it hasn't gone in the toilet. I've just used it for cleaning. So I just brushed all the grass out. Next thing I'm going to do is grease this up real good. So I got some, this is just a multi-use high-temp grease that I got from Walmart, Super Tech brand. First thing we do is pop this off. If I can get to it without mashing the plastic. That's the tricky part. Yeah, I left a little plastic indent, but no matter. See how dirty it is in there? I don't know if you can see that or not. Pry this off. Keep that close by. Don't want to lose it. To remove this, it's a 13mm socket, and the underside, hold the nut in place, is a 17mm socket. I should note that this procedure works for any style reel mower like this from either American lawnmowers, Earthwise, Scott's brand reel mowers. I believe that there's a couple more brands that are made by American Lawnmower. So there's like 5 brands that have this exact same style with the rear wheels like this in the front. So this procedure should work with pretty much any of those, whether you have the 16-inch cut or the 18-inch cut or the 20-inch. This is a 20. As long as you have these rear stabilizer rollers instead of the actual roller that goes all the way across, if you have the wheels with the style like this, you're pretty much good to go, and you can follow this video for maintenance. I should have specified that in the beginning, but I forgot. So just hold that in place. Nut falls off. Keep that. You can see how dirty it is in there. And in there. So while we're doing this, while we have it apart, we're going to clean it as well. And this is a lock nut, actually. See, there's like a nylon lock thing on the inside, so it's kind of beveled on one side. That goes on the outside. Your nut screws on that side. So it does go a certain way. Let's set that aside. That just pulls right up. That's really dirty. So I'm going to clean that. This video just proves one thing, that even if you don't have an engine attached to your lawnmower, you still need to do maintenance on your equipment if you want it to last forever. Okay, got the wheel off, got everything cleaned up. I did notice I had some grease in a few other areas that I didn't put grease on the last one, so here's how you adjust the height. If you saw how it was positioned before I took it off, it was like that. So the wheels were a lot lower, so this is the bottom of the mower, and the wheel is going to sit a lot lower, so that way the blade is up higher. Watch what happens as I move this to the center position. The wheel is now more parallel to the ground with this. If I move it again, the wheel is going to sit even closer here. So you see where it's cutting now? Super low compared to the height of the wheel. Center, and that's the high setting. That's where it was before. I'm going to set it right in the middle, just like the other one. I cleaned this off. I'm just going to wipe this down again. Seems like it's a little gritty. You can see it's got like some discoloration there. It looks like it was like chrome plated or something, or maybe it's finished nicely, but it is peeling and a bit rusty right there. You can kind of see the discoloration. So I'm going to grease that up. In fact, there was some grease on the back plate here. Around here. On this guy, which I believe I did grease that. You should have quite the gob on that part. Grease stays put pretty good. Here's my axle. And I'll make sure my wheel turns smoothly. Put it in the center there. Through the hole. Get this. A bit of grease through the hole. And on the gears. This one's turning out to have a lot more grease than the first wheel. Maybe I should go back and redo that one. I want to make sure it operates smoothly and it's easy to push. If it's pushing hard for you, this might be a fix for you. Everything's got to be well lubricated to run smoothly. There we go. Whatever excess is on my finger here, I'll just do that. Keep the wheel greased. Definitely make sure you have some paper towels for this job. Okay, now I just need to tighten this bolt up before we put the wheel back on. In reverse. Make sure you got that nut. Now this engages with a socket on the top here. So I got this socket. That just engages just like that. And with the nut, hold it in place with your wrench, which is kind of difficult to get to, so just bear with me here. See if I can at least get it started. Remember what I said about the correct orientation, put that nut on. It is a lock washer, or lock nut, sorry. So it does go on a certain direction. Beveled side out. Alright, I got it started. Excuse me. Got a bit of a cold today. Be good. Make sure it's good and tight. Good to go. Put our wheel back on. Test the reel. Goes in forward. Remember this little clip? That just slides right over like this. Get our needle nose pliers, snap it in place. This is one of the simpler jobs I've done. I haven't even cut the video or edited anything out except for that high-speed cleaning that I did. Even with that extensive cleaning, there, see it clicked into place now. Even with that extensive cleaning, I only did 20 minutes on this job. That's not going anywhere. Wipe up the excess grease there. Find our plastic hubcap. Where did I put that? Aha! That's all there is to it. Kind of dark, but the bed knife is sitting at just about 1.5. Before, I could not get it below 2. And look where that height setting is. It's kind of deceiving because it says 1 through 3, 1, 2, 3 at the highest, so it's at the lowest right now. It's actually at 1.5, which I don't know if I want to take my grass any shorter than that at the present moment. We'll see how low I want to get this. But anyway, I hope this was helpful. If you found this useful, hit subscribe. 92% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribers, so guys, gals, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. If you got any questions or comments, leave them below. I always like to answer as much as I can. Until next time, thanks for watching.